Let the storm of negative comments and thumbs downs begin. I'm not even joking. It is April 4th today, 2020, 2 p.m. Someone came to work and brought in the Yotaphone, and I was like, oh, it's the Yotaphone. And they said, no, it's the 2014 one. Yes, this is actually the 2014 one, and we are in 2020. We very well know that this is not a current device. I understand that. If you comment saying, hey, that's not the latest device, I will delete you. No, I won't. But honestly, yeah, this we know it's old. Hey, everyone. Where am I? Right there. So I'm going to put that off to the side because it's very reflective. We're late to the game on this one, but we are going to unbox it all the same because, well, we don't have it on the site, and we'd rather have it indexed than not there at all. So this is the SIM ejector pin, they say. So let's crack this open. And oh, there's a thing in there. What is that? Do I pull that out? Oh no, I don't. Oh, it's stuck in there. Cool. Okay. Well, there's this. I guess you peel it back like that and stick it in the phone to remove the SIM card. And then you like, okay. Yeah, so this is the SIM ejector tool right there. So use this to take the SIM card out. I will just put that off to the side. So that's the first thing. Headphones. We have some headphones in here. Okay, okay. Whoa, that is a lot of different earbuds. Wow. Wow. Someone part of a joke or something? Wow, that is a ton of earbuds. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different earbuds. Probably 4 different styles, one for each side. And already, I think, applied on the headphones themselves. Yes, maybe. My gosh, that is a lot. So you get a lot of different variations. I mean, I'm not sure why they give you so many, but that is very nice of them, I suppose. Quick start guide. Wait, what? Oh, this is the quick start guide, not this. This is the, well, it says quick start guide on there. Just put that off to the side. I assume this is the quick start guide. No, this is some sort of warranty thing. How many times it changes hands or how many times you service it, I'm actually not sure. It just says Yotaphone on it. All right. Oh, here's the quick guide buried at the bottom. So it shows you how to use the SIM selector ejector tool. Switching your Yotaphone on or off. So hold on to that. Some IMEI information. How to remove the SIM card. 3 more IMEI stickers. I guess you put those on the quick start guide, the thing we saw. And we will continue through the box. This is the USB cable. Cool, comes in a big cube. I didn't actually check. No, it's 2014. Of course they're not running USB-C. Yeah, this is micro USB. USB cable in there. This is already nicely packaged, so I'm not going to actually take that out. Just gonna put that off to the side. Charger. Oh, cool. Oh, UK charger? Because it's really long? Yeah, I thought so. It was super deep, and I saw these little pig nose things, so I assumed it was a UK charger. So I put that back. You can use just any old USB though. So that's everything that comes in the box. Let's check out the device itself. We are, of course, 2020, like I said. We are not concerned with this side at all. This is not what we're going to do in the review or any comparisons. Everything will be focused on the back. The only time we'll focus on the front is to do any sort of navigation to get it to go over to the back. That is the Yotaphone. You can see it is curved ever so slightly. Curves off to the side, but I think the touch panel, no, the touch panel is curved as well. You can see the touchable surface goes right to the edge of that curve here. Not to the edge of the phone, but right to the apex. So you have a camera. Assume you have some sort of camera on the front behind the glass. I can't really catch any light to see though. Looks like it's just a light sensor. So you have the camera at the back, flash package, and speakers at the bottom with a USB port, power, volume up and down. Whoa, is that a volume up and down with a shared SIM tray? Really? Cool. And 3.5mm headphone jack. Again, not concerned with the front because you can just see size comparison wise between a regular flagship. If I line the actual screen viewing areas up, it's pretty prehistoric. It's historic, prehistoric, pretty old. And yeah, again, everything's just going to be on this side. So this is everything that comes in the box. Again, please keep the comments of yes, you guys are late to the party to a minimum because we get it. We know. We're good e-reader. We focus on e-readers. Someone sent this to us. We're going to do some comparisons. That's going to be the most important takeaway out of all this, is that we're going to do some comparisons with this device, Yotaphone, with, I don't know, Dark Moon. Maybe we'll compare it against the Hisense, the Kingro. There's actually a lot of e-ink phones out right now. So yeah, stay tuned. And this is everything that comes in the box. And if you guys have any questions, let us know. ForGoodEreader.com. This is Peter.